Welcome. Hello, my name is Lieutenant Eric Portnoy with the San Diego Police Department. I would like to thank the Anchor Church and our satellite locations for hosting this community event. Notice for this event was sent out on February 14, 2020. I'm going to cover the agenda now. The Anchor Church is the hub for this community meeting. There are 8 other locations across the city where this presentation will be simulcasted. Department representatives will be present at the satellite locations to assist with directing questions, comments, or feedback to the hub locations or to the website. This meeting with the satellite locations complies with the Trust Ordinance, which mandates a community meeting in every council district where the surveillance technology will be used. For the presentation of the video, a video will be played which profiles all 6 surveillance technologies. The video is approximately 4 minutes in length. There will be no questions, comments, or feedback during the video. Next, we'll transition to questions, comments, feedback from the community. We will promptly wrap up at 8 p.m. or before. The meeting will be posted online on San Diego Police Department's YouTube channel, which can translate the presentation into over 100 languages. Rules for the evening. If you wish to ask a question, make a statement, or provide feedback, please fill out a speaker slip and turn it in prior to the end of the video. No speaker slips will be accepted after the video ends. Each speaker will have 1 minute to ask a question, provide feedback, or make a statement. Be respectful of all viewpoints. Time may not be ceded to other speakers. We want to hear from as many people as possible. If a community member does not wish to ask a question, provide feedback, or comment publicly, a QR code and web address are provided to facilitate this input. We will start taking questions here at the hub location. We have subject matter experts on site. They will answer questions. If they cannot answer the questions in the moment, the question will be answered on the city's technology website later. When the questions, statements, and feedback are completed at the hub or 45 minutes has elapsed, we will move on to the satellite locations, proceeding in order of council district. If time remains, we will return to the hub for any outstanding questions. Please be respectful of all viewpoints, whether they are for the technology or against the technology. All viewpoints will be heard. Unruly behavior may result in being removed from the meeting. Feedback from these meetings will be included in the impact reports for each technology. Thank you for taking the time to be part of this process. Now we will show the video with the 6 surveillance technologies.
Good afternoon. My name is Sam Stinnett. I'm an officer with the San Diego Police Department SWAT team. The SWAT team uses robots in a high percentage of their operations as a tool to help keep officers safe during critical incidents. These robots are only used reactively when the SWAT team has been requested to respond to a location in order to complete a mission. The team has 3 robots they use: the FLIR First Look robot, first generation, the FLIR First Look robot, second generation, and the I-Core Mini Caliber robot. All 3 robots share the same capabilities in that they are able to maneuver inside a structure or uncleared area and gain situational awareness without having to put a human operator in a potentially dangerous situation. The robots are most often used when officers are unsure if there's a suspect inside a structure. The robots share the same features. They all have 4 cameras on them, which allow them to see forward, backward, and side to side simultaneously. The robots are able to use infrared light to illuminate dark areas without a bright visible light. The robots differ slightly. The FLIR First Look robot, first generation, has the ability to listen to live audio as well as communicate via the remote-controlled operator, but is unable to record audio. The FLIR First Look robot, second generation, has the ability to record and runs off of a different frequency that allows it to have a longer range. The I-Core Mini Caliber robot has the ability to listen to live audio as well as communicate via the remote-controlled operator. It has an arm that gives the controller the ability to open closed doors or move obstructions in its path. The SWAT team also uses an under-the-door camera. The camera is only used reactively when the SWAT team has been requested to respond to a location in order to complete a mission. It has 4 cameras on it, which allow it to see side to side, and forward and up. The device has the ability to record audio and video. It is controlled by a SWAT operator who is able to view the camera from a monitor. The under-the-door camera allows SWAT operators to see into a room in a covert manner without having to place an actual operator in the room and gain intelligence of what is occurring in the room. The device can be used in any situation where it is deemed beneficial to maintain a visual on an area that officers have a legal right to be in while not having to physically be in that space.
Hi, I'm Sergeant John Levan with the San Diego Police Department. The 836 Technologies CINT Commander and Tactical Throw Phone are used by the Emergency Negotiations Team during crisis negotiations. Those crises can include, but are not limited to, incidents involving hostages, barricaded subjects, and suicidal individuals. The Emergency Negotiations Team's primary mission in these life-threatening events is to de-escalate and bring the event to a peaceful resolution. The CINT Commander allows for negotiators to communicate with subjects and victims via cellular phone and/or landline telephones. The software allows for negotiators on the team to monitor the calls, which is essential for continual threat assessment and negotiation strategy. The Tactical Throw Phone provides a third way for negotiators to communicate with individuals in crisis or individuals in hostage situations. The Tactical Throw Phone is a tethered, ruggedized phone and is used in conjunction with the CINT Commander. It allows negotiators to speak with subjects and/or victims via the phone and/or integrated speakerphone connected via fiber optic cable. This equipment is utilized by members of the Emergency Negotiations Team during ongoing crisis negotiation events and training. The equipment can be deployed citywide as requested by an incident commander and is used reactively to a crisis event. Video, audio obtained from the 836 Technologies CINT Commander and Tactical Throw Phone are retained in accordance with department retention procedures and judicial guidelines.
Okay, we will now take speakers at the districts. Speaker will have 1 minute to ask a question, provide feedback, or make a statement. Be respectful of all viewpoints. So we're going to start in the hub district, District 4. They're going to make a statement. Do they want to come up to the microphone and make the statement? Microphone's right over there. Thank you, sir. You coming tonight?
Good evening. My name is Gabriel G. Islas, but everyone knows me as Mr. G from the Southeast San Diego area. And I've been born and raised here all my life, and everybody knows me as one of the OGs. So I was always taught by my mom to don't speak unless you got your facts. And I've noticed that just by looking around today, there's not a lot of people here that that they talk, but I don't see them being here to learn the facts, to ask the questions instead of just going out there and talking. Let's find out what's going on, and that's what you guys are providing today, and I appreciate that information, because I can say I'm one that actually came here to get the correct information and to be able to be here to ask the questions that everybody wants to know. But you can't do that, and you can't give something that you don't have. So what I'm asking is for the community to come together, to come to these meetings that are so desperately needed. Put aside all those problems that people have, because if you want to learn, you got to be here to learn. And also, I would like to be able to get more information on how do we find out online so that we can share that to the ones that can't come to here, because we need to be the voice for each other, because a lot of people don't trust the badge. and you know, for various reasons, but that's when we step up as a community member and as a mentor to the younger people to deliver this information. But we can't give something that we don't know if we're not here to give it out. And when I give out information, I want to be able to know that when I tell somebody something, it is the facts that I've learned at the meeting because I was present. So what I'm suggesting and pleading is that the community members that are mentors and leaders in this community should be here. You know, not just for themselves, but for the people that they're standing up for. So I thank you guys for what you're doing. I do have a lot of questions about that. There are certain things about it that are amazing and great for the officers, but also the personal touch part too, you know, the humanity part. And that's something that we can all work on together, and I'm sure other people have those questions too. So I thank you guys for giving me my time and allowing me to speak on behalf of our community. So thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming tonight. In the information, I'm just going to put this out.
Yes, sir.
The information can be found on the police department's social media sites. Our community relations officers put out the information, and then it's also blasted out to all the council districts. So the information is definitely out there. And then we put notice for this event on the 14th. And again, you did find that information. We appreciate you coming, and we're glad to have you here tonight. So thank you again, sir.
Thank you very much. You have a great day.
Okay, is there anyone else in the hub location? Okay, Ted, we're ready to move through the districts. We can start with District 1.
District 1 has no speakers.
Okay, thank you. District 2.
District 2 has no speakers.
Thank you. Let's go to District 3.
District 3 has no speakers.
Okay, next is District 5.
District 5 has no speakers.
Next is District 6.
District 6 has no speakers.
Thank you, Ted. Let's go to District 7.
District 7 has no speakers.
Ted, let's go to District 8.
District 8 has no speakers.
Ted, let's go to the final district, and that is District 9.
District 9 has no speakers.
Okay, back to the hub location. Was there anybody else that had any comments, questions, or anything at this location? Okay, I would like to thank everybody that came out tonight, and have a wonderful evening. And again, check our social media. Council blast out the information too for upcoming community meetings. And thank you again. Have a wonderful evening.